Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this space. This is Pritha Lal, your host, and you are listening to 5 Minutes of Authenticity. If you are following me, you know I'm a life coach, and every month I pick a theme and I work with authenticity. And so this month in January, we are talking about rooting, about centering, about going inward, while the world around us is asking us to speed up and get into a space of resolutions. But I invite you to pause here with me for a second, at least for 5 minutes, and listen to your inner winter. Winter is often connoted with darkness, with inactivity, with almost a stillness, if you will. And I invite you, friends, to look at winter from a slightly different mindset today. Winter is not a punishment. It is a rhythm. It is a very beautiful way of your body saying, slow down, because something important is happening beneath the surface. Even if you think about winter from the perspective of nature, all of the beauty of spring that we see happens only because nature takes a pause in winter. And so if you think about it, your inner winter is the season that asks for stillness, it asks for reflection, it asks for some gentleness, even when the world around you seems to be speeding up. So I'm not asking you, friends, to just slow down and not do anything in January because we want the energy. What I am asking you to do this month is to look inward a little bit and notice and understand that inner winter is not about sadness or stagnation. Instead, it is about quieting the noise outside, and so you can hear your own voice. It is about allowing certain cycles to complete without rushing into the next, which is why we were talking about rooting last time. Figure out what is it that you want to align with before you come up with your next resolution. It is about resting your nervous system a little bit. The last few months of the year, depending on which part of the world you are usually with a heightened sense of energy, a lot of outward movement, a lot of outward focus. And so we don't get too much of a time before we rush into January and suddenly we are in an overstimulated environment with a very ill-rested nervous system. So this is the time to maybe pause, maybe take a few minutes every day to sit down and regroup inside and allow yourself the clarity to emerge and trust the process, trust the universe. It is a season of deep roots. Maybe you won't see a visible growth, but this is something that I also will emphasize given, as you know, that my coaching practice is called Be the Sequoia. Sequoia trees grow very tall, they live for very long, and their deep roots enable this. What is also interesting is that they are able to grow this tall and live for this long because their outer bark is able to protect their inner core. Their inner core is not subjected to the harshness of winter, of the fires, of different elements, because they have these deep roots that enable their outer bark to grow and that protects their core. A lot of people resist winter because we are conditioned to equate stillness with laziness. And when we are still, we're not being productive. If you're not being productive, you're losing the momentum. If you're losing the momentum, we will not have the energy, and so we will fall behind. And so we are very afraid to be quiet. We are afraid of stillness because we don't know what our thoughts might say to us. So it is important, friends, that during this time in January, as you are rooting, as you are figuring things out, listen to yourself. Listen to the voice that you don't often pay attention to. Listen to the words that might say, I need space from noise and expectations. I don't have the clarity yet, and that is okay. Something may be changing inside of me. I don't know what it is. That is okay. January or winter can seem like a time of ambivalence because we often tend to rush into things. And I'm really asking you, friends, to conserve your energy, to focus your energy inwards as you deepen your roots, and therefore are poised and set and ready for a true period of growth in the new year. In fact, a lot of people might think that winter is The end of growth, to me, I feel it is the beginning. It is the beginning of something very, very beautiful that you are going to manifest within yourself. And so listen to yourself, listen to what your body, your mind, your soul, your heart is telling you, and take that moment to pause, and you'll find all of the resolutions that you've made and the clarity that you're seeking it's all within you. You just have to take the time. Until next time, friends, this is Pritha. Thank you for listening. I will see you soon. This is 5 Minutes of Authenticity, and have a beautiful time thinking about your inner winter.